Hello and welcome back to the second video in the Independence edition. Here we go. You remember what we've done before. We've looked at the movements with walking in our legs. Let me remind you, I am walking in my legs and I play the single stroke, the double stroke, paradiddle. Okay, all these movements, walking, take your time. Once they are in your system, move on. And what is the next thing we can do? We change the legs. We are changing the legs into a double stroke. The walking is a single stroke, and now we are going to do a double stroke. In eighth, that's the difference, but it is still a double stroke. And then we get this nicely sorted, and you realize probably now your left leg isn't quite as comfortable as your right leg, and you don't really want to do this. No, the point is more that you need to focus on the actual coordination. No, it isn't. The point is actually that you do that, and then you talk to camera whilst you do this, and you actually don't move. You remember my introduction when I said you need balance. When you do something like this, it is ultimately important that your posture is alright. Because if you start doing this, you're losing your pedals, right? Or you're focusing so much on balance. You mustn't do that. The double stroke in your legs is an excellent exercise for you to actually find out whether you have a good balance, because you mustn't move at all. You must sit absolutely still no matter what. Okay, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. This is where we are. Double stroke in your legs. We are looking at the 14 technical introductory movements, and we are starting nice and easy with a single stroke roll in 16th. Okay. Look at your hands. Your right hand again is now meeting all your legs. Whatever the legs do, they share a double stroke roll. Your right hand is actually following both legs, and your left hand is filling the gaps. Okay? Don't go too fast with this. When you're comfortable, and this is why I just continue to play and talk, when you are comfortable, begin very, very tentatively to add a couple of accents. Just stay in the motion. Your mindset is very important, because what your mind is doing, your mind has now filed away the fact that your legs are doing a double stroke. Your legs are just doing it. That's the idea. Your legs just do it. You do not think about that anymore, which is something you achieve by practice and by patience. Patience is the most important thing. So you play your double stroke roll, and you just relax about all of this. Now we play a double stroke roll in our snare drum. Paradiddle. Now we play pretty much what we like. That's the purpose, okay? Take your double stroke, put it into your legs, and do whatever you want in your snare drum is the task. You will achieve this only. There is no other way by doing this. And what you essentially do is you're taking technical movements like a single or a double or a paradiddle, and you put it into your legs, and you continue that. Now let me give you an incentive when it comes to the double stroke. You're playing a double stroke in your legs. There you go. Okay, say you go as far as playing a paradiddle, and you play the paradiddle in your second hi-hat or your right cymbal, wherever you want to play it. Okay. Almost qualifies as a groove, probably a groove you wouldn't choose to play. But when you actually have, and we are going back to the downstroke, okay? You're walking. And then you play 2. So you have the downstroke thing going on, all right? Why play a double stroke? Here's your incentive. For example, which is perfectly legitimate. It's some kind of bossa, Latin American stuff, okay? In professional drumming, you will be asked to do that. And you will be asked to do that much, much faster. And whilst this is going on, in coordination with the bass player and the rest of your band, yeah, you have to be able to do anything you want on the rest of your drum kit, okay? The double stroke will equip you for this. As a matter of fact, if you look at movement number 8, which is the cheetah is actually what I've just done. I just disguise it as a double stroke, but the cheetah is what I'm doing. Okay? And based on this Latin American kind of thing, you are now, because you can do that, it just goes, it just goes, it just goes. You don't move, you don't shake. Okay? Stuff like this, you will now realize that you are actually, even though you play a bossa, a simple bossa, you are using any of those technical snare motions. So this is not about, my name is John, I want to play a bossa. This is about, my name is John, and I will play a bossa after I've practiced that. And to play a bossa, I mean the actual bossa, this kind of stuff, requires technical ability. It will then turn into a groove, and of course you have to be able to coordinate your legs. That's the whole point. So it's not John wants to play a bossa. It is John practices a lot, and then eventually he understood the concept of coordination, and only the concept of coordination in cooperation with the technical ability will enable you to actually play a bossa, okay? Because if you walk, and you play a paradiddle, 3, 4. Okay? You can alter your bass drum, you continue your paradiddle, whilst you at will decide what you want your legs to do. That is coordination. It is not coordination to do something like this. No, but you can't do the 5th step before you've actually done the 1st step. The 1st step is the walking. The 2nd step is a double stroke, and you can explore from there. You can deduct, and you see if I say to you the cheetah. If I say to you, it's kind of a cheetah, okay? Do it. Essentially, I want you to do this. Okay? I want you to change that movement within the movement. Okay? This is what I really want you to do. And that requires practice. But more than that, it requires awareness of what you do. I keep referring in my books about the fact that there is a road to travel. And intellectual understanding of what I ask you to do within my method is the 1st step. You need to understand why I am asking you to do this. And then we look at the way, we look at the path, and then we look at the structure as to how to practice, okay? End of this video. Next one is going to do the paradiddles in your legs. Now that's going to be demanding. Bless you. Thank you very much for your time. Go practice. Have a good day. Cheers. Bye.